Welcome back everybody to this week's video. So today we are going to be making an end grain bowl, and the first tool we are going to be using is the full size finisher from Easy Wood Tools, and we're going to start by taking that bark off and getting it to round. The lathe I am using is a Harvey T60S, and also in this video is going to be a nice little extra at the end where I'm going to show you how I take the bottoms of the bowls off. So we're just working our way around at the moment, creating a tenon there and getting our final shape coming up. There you go. Just deciding what I'm going to do about that big crack here. And the little cracks as well. Alright, so I've got it taped up and I've got some 5-minute epoxy and some Samurai Black from Eye Candy Pigments. I'm just going to go ahead and fill all them cracks. There you go. Alright, so once that's good, I'm going to grab the negative rate cutters here. This is the #1 hollow, and we're just going to take off the raised part of that epoxy and bring it down flush. So we've moved to the negative rate detailer there, and we're just going to take off that nubbin. Alright, so I've already done most of the sanding here, so we're just going to, with the 240 in the drill from Clean Spore Abrasives. There you go. Some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol just to clean the grain. Alright, so we're going to cover the bowl now in black from the Intrinsic Hampshire Sheen range. And then we're going to dry it off using a bit of friction here. There we go. And now we're going to sand most of that off. We're going to start with 240 grit and then go to 400. And what that's going to do is that's going to leave all of the black left in the soft grain, and all of the harder parts of the grain, it is going to remove it. And some methylated spirits again, just to clean away any residue. And now some Hampshire Sheen Flame, also from the Intrinsic colours. And we're going to cover that. And dry that off with friction. And there you go. Alright, we're going to lock it all in now with some matte sanding sealer. And some gloss finishing wax from Hampshire Sheen. Just wipe this all over, let the solvents evaporate, and then you let the lathe go up to about 1000 to 1200, and then you buff it in, and whilst building up that heat, being careful not to push too hard. You don't want to wipe off any wax that you just put on. There you go. Alright, so we've got the camera turned around and we're going to start by drilling out with a Forstner a bit. Unfortunately though, the battery died in about 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, never mind though, it was all just boring. Let's see what I did there. Anyway, on to hollowing, and we're starting with the number 1 hollower. And I'll switch to the detailer here just to see how the different tools react to end grain, and this is the rougher. Once again, just having a bit of a play around. Worked fantastic, just as I expected. But back to old faithful, the number 1 hollower. And now I'll switch to the full size finisher. And here is the pro size number 1 hollower. For that final pass. And there you go. Alright, so do a bit of sanding here from 240 Grit. I'd already previously done the rest of it. Some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol to clean the grain. and some sanding sealer. Some Yorkshire Grit abrasive paste. You wipe this all over till the grit breaks down, and you have a clean paper towel, and you have the equivalent of around about 1,000 grit. There you go. And finally some Hampshire Sheen finishing wax. Once again, just wait till the solvent's evaporated, turn the lathe up to about 1,000 to 1,200 and buff it in. Alright, so now I've got to show you how I take off a tenon. So I've got it mounted in the cold jaws here. I'm going to be using the #1 hollower and the detailer here. So each set of cold jaws has a rating of around about 600 RPMs. So try not to go above that. The last thing you want to do is have a beautiful piece that you've been working on and turn the lathe on and throw it across the workshop. So I'm working here, giving the lathe a bit of, or giving the tenon a bit of a undercut here, whilst taking it off and taking it right down to a fine point. Moving the tool rest there and the banjo. And do as much sanding as you possibly can with it still on attached to the lathe. And all you got to do is snap that little nubbin off at the end and do your final finishing afterwards. Alright. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. There will be some pictures at the end. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up, show it your friends, show it your family, show it your enemies if you like. And if you want to see any more of my videos, don't forget, hit them links on the right hand side. And until next week's video, I'll see you then. Bye bye for now.